It's Brak from out in the backyard once more, and today I'm celebrating 1 month of the channel being live, on air, whatever you want to call it. So I am going to do a little hobby update to celebrate. Yay! And that's coming up pretty soon. Just before Easter, I did a update video, you may recall, talking about what I plan to do, and it was mainly about getting fortifications up. I think I promised to do a fortified hill, a large, what's it called? A large lookout tower, a silo, and a few other things. What was I going to do? Yeah, so what did I get done? Well, let's have a look at the tally so far. Oops, that didn't happen as planned. I wonder what happened there. Well, as you can see, I didn't get much done at all, did I? All I have is just one half-done terrain piece, and the reason for that is I ran out of glue, so I have to wait for the glue to turn up, and I found a few hobby places, which I might talk about a bit later, which are going to send some stuff to me, and we'll get all the terrain done. So I'm going to talk about that in another video. Yeah, random cat shot. And as for videos, well, I said I'd do a special announcement, and I also think I'd showcase some allies, being flash kits and some commandos. So how do we go in that score? Hi, I'm Brak, and I am addicted to making videos. Well, this tally is a lot better, isn't it? It was a bit better, but I do seem to be focusing more on video than hobby. That's because I'm just having a blast. It is loads and loads of fun. Yeah, so getting some great comments from you guys and some criticisms, so hopefully these things are getting better. I think they're getting better. The last one, the 1500 point army list, it did really well, and hopefully this one will do as well. But yes, I haven't done my lore video yet, or my rules video. I'm still working on that, doing the script. I'm just struggling getting the script down packed, but hopefully you'll see that in the next couple of weeks. Actually, I want that to be my next video. Whether it is or not, we'll find out. What other videos I have planned coming up? Well, when my supplies come, I'll probably talk about that. So there might be that, and which also mean they'll have a few models to show off as well, because some of the models have been put on hold. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's look at what I actually did hobby-wise, paint-wise, and modelling. Yes, so here we've got so far. I'm just going to have a sneaky hot chocolate before I talk about this. There we are. This is Brak, is all about professionalism here. So let's start off with this thing in the centre. No, not the dread. This fortified hill or bunker, or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, as I said before, I ran out of glue, so I have to wait for some glue to turn up, and it will be next week. So basically, an old what do you call that thing? It's what we use to put the sausages on once we finish using the barbecue. I'm sure it's got a name. Let's call it George. Yeah, so that, and I stuck a few bits of plastic and from various kits. You might see there's some, that hook thing is from a truck. Underneath is an old truck, and there's some various bits from rhinos and razorbacks, and I think that's an old buggy, and some wings and a few other things. And that wire is actually some chicken wire that I've had on around the place. I got a few ideas with that. Expect to see more chicken wire on bunkers and things, and I believe that flag was from an ogre kit which I had. So that's what I got so far. I like it. That's what I've got a bit more to do. Then painting, I've got to probably put something over the top, and I've even going to put a grot. I've got a grot painted. I'm going to put a grot guarding this little entrance. So that's what I've done terrain wise. So I think it's going to take a little bit longer to get this get the terrain ready and then play some games, but you'll never know. Let's see what happens when the glue and all the basing stuff happens. That'll be really, really exciting. Sneaky pussy pick. So once I determined that I couldn't do any more terrain, I decided to pick up this old dread which had been lying around and give it a paint job. Yeah, so this is it, and I quite like him. He's obviously got the 2 custom mega blasters and 2 saws. I'm humming a bit too much, so I should stop. So as you can see, it needs some basing work, but that will be done hopefully this week. And he's got the same markings as the other dread which I showed in my showcase. And what I've done here is I really don't like the exhaust get-ups that goes on there, so I just got these exhausts which come from the Dakar Jet, and so I like it. I think it's a bit better. And for a boss pole, I decided to get one of the boss poles out of the mega knob. So that was that. Because I couldn't do the basing, I then went on to do some more painting, which is this beast here. And I've been working on that. So there's me Basdom Jet, the Jet. We'll just call it the Jet. And I've had a few photos of this and been talking about this from time to time. So there we go. I've had my hand at some checkers. I like the checker work on this one. It's probably the best one I've done so far. And I was going to go with an all green and just leave it at that with a few little blue bits, but I decided I need more blue and a bit more colour. It just wasn't working. And so the idea is that this belonged to another clan, and that Brak decided that he'll have that. And so yeah, so then he's written on here, you know, this is Brak's Zogoth. So I'm not going to say who this got stolen off, but have a look at the colours. Have a look at the colours. Who do you think? What other orc out there who does videos, which I'd like to believe that I stolen this from? Yes, I'm a nasty guy, I know. Yeah, oh, well, it's just all a bit of shits and giggles. But yeah, that's it. I'm really happy with this. It will take a little bit longer to finish. I'm going to try and get on the details. I've got a lot of cleaning up to do, and yeah, so that's that. And last but not least, I'm actually deciding to go and turn an old model, give it the trimmings for Brak. So I'm starting off here. So this is my gun wagon. I'm running it as a gun wagon. I'm not doing any of the others, mainly because I don't want to put a roller on it. I just think the roller will look silly with the horns, and so I'm busy turning the boys, giving them blue helmets. So there's the trimming at the front. I'm gonna keep I'll probably with these grot riggers, they'll say in their safety vests, but I'll probably change the hats. And so there's a shooter with a the hat there. I've still got a little bit to go. Do I change the colour of the doors, or should I just keep them purple for a bit of a nod to the past? What do you think? Yeah, I'd love to know. Do I go blue and white, or should I just keep them purple? I'm going to leave that into your hands. Let's see if you're listening and watching. What do you guys think? There's your test. Okay. All right. Well, that's it. That's what I've done so far. What will I be doing next? Well, obviously finishing these two guys and then giving some base, and then after that I really don't know. We'll think about that. I think it's time to go through all my old models and then go and turn them into the Death Skulls, the Death Eaters. Give Brak's brand. But yeah, so that has been my hobby for the last 2 or 3 weeks. I will do another one of these in about a month. I think I might keep a hobby update once a month. But until then, if you're going crumping, remember to bash early and bash often.